Hello gamers, this is Brain from GameBrain.media and welcome to my buyer's guide for Red Dead Redemption, the series. It is currently February of 2025. Long story short, buy this game, you will love it. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the series. Red Dead Redemption originally came out in the year 2010, but it came out on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 only. It has finally been released for Windows in October of 2024. Now, if you go to the website howlongtobeat.com, howlongtobeat.com, you will find this. And this tells us the main story will take you about 18 hours. But don't do that. Enjoy the ride, dude. Explore the world. It's phenomenal. You will love it, I promise. So main missions and side missions take about 26 hours, but being a completionist, 46 hours to absolutely find every trinket, every piece of loot, kill every bad guy who has a price on his head if they did the wanted posters in this version of the game. I haven't found out yet. I'm only 2 hours into this version of the game, but I liked it so much I decided I'd start posting this. Now listen, if you want any more content of Red Dead Redemption, you got to leave me a comment. You got to click the like button. Otherwise, I'm going to post my 2 hours of content. It takes me 8 hours to upload that. Well, no, I'm sorry. It takes 4 hours to upload that. It's double. Like if I have a 1 hour video, it takes 2 hours to upload and finalize. So anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Main mission and sides take 26 hours. Completionist is 46 hours. Splitting the difference there comes in at 36 hours. Now, this data was gathered from a plethora of sources. These are volunteers who just come in here and say, hey, here's how long I played. And you can see down at that bottom third of the screen, they play on every platform. This is an aggregate of PlayStation 345, Xbox One, 360, XS, yabba dabba doos. If you go up to the very top corner, though, you're going to see single player. Below that, main story, main and extras, completionist, all play styles. 2.7 or 2,700 people contributed their game counts into this aggregation of information that appears here. All right, picking up what I'm throwing down. All right, let's carry on. I just said, bang, bang, but I fall in between the mains and sides at 26 hours and the completionist. I go a little above and beyond. If I'm in an area, I'm going to snoop around. And I'll try to pick up every little trinket that I can. But sometimes it's time to quit at that point. And I save the game and I walk away. And when I come back 2 or 3 days later, sometimes it's like, oh, I forgot all about the little trinkets that I left behind. And I just, all right, where's my next story point? And I start driving forward because, part of me is driven and part of me is enjoy the ride. I don't know. It's a weird thing. But yeah, Red Dead Redemption, it's cheapest I've found it was 36 bucks. And it was an epic, what do you call it? An epic code. You go to the Epic Game Store, you put in a code, and it unlocks the game. It was 36 bucks. Big whoop. I saved $4. Anyway, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game from the year 2018. I did not buy this because it was $60 and it wasn't dropping in price because it was so incredibly loved and in demand and people kept buying it and buying it and buying it. If you notice somewhere down here in the middle of the article, $725 million in sales from its opening weekend, exceeding the lifetime sales of Red Dead Redemption in just 2 weeks. So it finally came out for PC in 2019. Well, I guess that's not finally. It's only a year later they got it out on PC. And the price never changed for like a long time. So I put it on my wish list because I'm a cheap gamer. And I was looking for it to get less than 60 bucks. Even though, I'm falling between the main and the side missions, and it would have been in my price range. I would have gotten like 83 hours at $1 an hour on my valuation system of buying games. That I should be willing to pay $83 for that game. But, I always lean towards the main story. It's got to be under that price. It's got to be under 50 bucks. So when it was 59, 59, 59, 59, I just ignored it. It was on my wish list, and eventually I saw it for 20 bucks. If you look at, is there any deal? Yeah, this game's been down to $20. And I jumped on it, and I have played 144 hours. I'm falling between the main and side mission section, leaning towards being a completionist. There are a few things I have left to do. And I mean, do I want to spend another 40 hours in there? I actually do. I really do. But there's so many more games that are, happening and that I enjoy. And sometimes you just get burned out on a genre for. I was in there for a long time, and then I needed to take a break. I'd like to go back and visit Avatar again. Man, that game captured me, and I just played it through beginning to end. I did a little bit of racing in between because I got to break it up. My gaming, I get a little bored. I get a little anxious. Well, not anxious. That's the wrong word. I just get like, same shit, different day. I'm not interested. I don't want to go play Cowboy Guy again. Let's go race. So then I'll fire up anything. But because, I'm sporadically racing and I'm not just totally dialed in, it's kind of more like crashing than racing. But anyway, good times, good times. Gaming is freaking spectacular, bros. Anyway, I want to wrap this up and show you a parting picture. Like I said, I have 2 hours of content recorded so far. I've been uploading it for the last 4 hours. I made this video in the meantime. If I get some likes and if I get some comments, I will continue to stream the series. Otherwise, I'll just, come back maybe towards the end of the game and give you a wrap up like I did with Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, the pirate game. Loved it. Absolutely loved it, but nobody seemed to care. I know, because guess what? They're old games, right? It's an old game, dude. Nobody's going to watch. Oh, well, I live my life. You live yours. C'est la vie. Summary, buy it. You will love it. Until the next time, GameBrain is gone, as usual. Always gone. See you later. Bye.